Leo, come on in, baby. Let's see what y'all got going on in love, child. In the love department. Same mistake, different face, same emotional fallout. Until you choose differently, you'll keep attracting the same script. Ooh, Leo. Someone's words and actions aren't lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda here, and love might not be it. Leo? Oh, Leo, you have a habit of not paying attention to the red flags. Some of y'all. Some of y'all be rushing into things. I said some of y'all, not all of y'all. If it's not that, if you're not rushing, it's you ignore red flags. Because it says different face, same emotional fallout. There's a certain energy you keep attracting. Now, there's a certain energy you keep entertaining. Because we attract everybody. It's who you entertain is what is important. You're going in a loop. What's that SZA song video? The one with Justin Bieber and the Asian guy and the black dude. Some of y'all doing that. She thought she was looking for love and all those different men. She thought maybe if she switched races, the energy is still the same. She was looking for validation outside of herself. But she kept experiencing the same ending. I forget what the damn song is. I don't know what y'all got going on. Let me clarify the same mistake. Clarify what the same mistake is, spirit. Okay. Clarify what the same mistake is for my Leo. Text message, unsent messages, not saying what you want to say, speaking up for yourself, faded meeting, important connection. There's a faded meeting waiting for you, but you're not you won't know to entertain this until you realize that you have a pattern going on in your dating history. Some of y'all keep doing the same thing because of insecurities. It says insecurity, self-esteem. Leo, you may have high self-esteem in certain areas, but when it comes to relationships, I don't know. For some of y'all, I don't know your life like that. Old spark, ex-lover. Some of y'all, you keep answering the phone, keep answering text messages from your ex from an old spark. But you like that spark. So you keep cheating, broken trust. You keep attracting cheaters. I don't know. Or everyone that you deal with, because they are the same energy, somehow the trust is always broken. But usually that's because the trust was never there. Between the lines, look for what's hidden. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? This deck had said ulterior motives. Leo, you can't afford to keep making these same mistakes. You can't keep affording to make the same mistakes. For some of y'all, it's the same type of energy that you're attracted to. I keep saying that. Maybe some of y'all are not realizing this. It's time for a change with the will. It's time to gain some clarity in the love department, Leo. The Ace of Swords in the will. There's a faded meeting waiting. There's an important connection waiting in the wings. That's why I got this sitting way over there. But you got to figure this out. Because I guess who you finally choose when you decide to go on a date or decide to link up with someone, they have a certain energy. Some of y'all Leos have to do some digging. I don't know your life like that. Like the video, comment, and subscribe if any of this or all of this is resonating. This person that you're fated to meet does not carry the same energy signature. That's why you can't get this person yet, because you need to figure this out. I don't know your life. This is a collective of Leos. I could give you some examples of how you could be making the same mistake. One example is you keep attracting. So if you're a man, you keep attracting feisty women, direct women, intelligent women, but they lack the Queen of Cups. They lack that nurture. Or you keep attracting someone who's not self-sufficient. They may be fun to be around, but when it's time for life to start lifing, I don't care if this is whether you're a Leo man or woman, this person cannot hold up their end of the bargain. That's just two examples. This person's fun to be around, that you can't have long-term expectations with them. And then some of y'all don't realize that until you start lifing and responsibilities start coming up. Some of y'all got to get some clarity. Some of y'all have to sit there and start taking your time. Some of y'all need to just focus on yourself, work on yourself, focus on your family, focus on what you're building, focus on investing in yourself in a different way, showing up for yourself in a different way. Some of y'all got to get to the bottom of this still. Who you invest in is up for grabs too. Some of y'all invest, because I'm looking at all these damn pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Who you invest in is an issue. When you finally, Leo, a lot of y'all, when y'all get in relationships, y'all are fiercely loyal. Y'all stick it out. But who are you sticking it out with? Who are you investing in? Is it really worth it? So far, no. It has not been. Because it's okay to invest in, but who are you investing in? Dating is for data. Who I told that to? One of them water signs I said that to. Dating is for data. Was it one of the water signs? Oh, no, I said it to Capricorn. Yeah, I said it to Capricorn. Dating is for data. It's okay to vet a person, get to know a person before you jump. Some of y'all have to see, does this person go in alignment with where I'm trying to go? I just said the same thing to Capricorn. Maybe you got Capricorn in your chart. You might have to look at the Capricorn read, or you're dealing with a Capricorn and they may be on your speed. They might be having the same issue because Capricorn is found their purpose, or they're on their way to seeking their purpose, and they need to be mindful who they allow in their orbit at this time. They have to vet people. Ooh, that was yesterday. So look at me remembering. Just saying, Leo. Who are you investing in? What are you investing in? Then the next question is why you are investing in someone. And how are you investing? How does this person show up for you? How do you show up for yourself? Sometimes we keep experiencing the same thing over and over again until you learn the lesson. And the divine wants you to learn this damn lesson because somebody is in the wings for you, darling. The divine would like to spin this wheel for you. But if you don't get a handle on this, if this person came in, you'd F it up anyway. Because they don't have the same energy signature. Then I had said that. More pentacles. You guys, some of y'all are aware of this, but you got to figure it out. Pentacles. This is one behind the other. Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Leo, holy shit. With the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Oh my God, Leo. That's like half the damn. Who are you giving your heart to? You got to protect it. It's too many. What the frick? Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and it's backwards too. It's Knight of Pentacles, then it was the 8 of Pentacles, then it was the 10 of Pentacles, then it's the 2 Pentacles, then the Ace of Pentacles. Where are you planting seeds? That matters. But some of y'all, that's just why it went backwards. Because you always have to go back to the drawing board. It's best to get it right the first time, so you want this to go in order. 2 of Pentacles, and it builds from the 8 of Pentacles, then it goes to the 10 of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Pentacles. It's okay if this is switched. Knight of Pentacles and 10 of, you want it to go up. Y'all have to keep going back down. You keep going backwards. You get rid of one person, you break up with them. For whatever reason, you don't learn the lesson. Or you think you learned the lesson with that person, but you didn't learn the overall lesson. Because the next person with the same energy signature comes in. It might be slightly different, got an accent this time, may be taller. And like I said, the example with the scissor video, I can't remember it's the one with Justin Bieber. You'll jump races, ethnicities. Well, maybe I'll try a white guy this time. Maybe I'll try a Puerto Rican dude. Maybe I'll try a Colombian person. Maybe I'll try an Asian dude. You keep getting the same result because they have the same energy signature. Either they're not grounded, either they're not ready for commitment, either they're not mature, either they're bad with money, either they have bad addictions. Y'all gotta figure this out, regardless of where they are. Okay, Leo. Leo males, it's a woman who's, like I said, she's spicy, she's sassy, but she's not loving, she's not understanding, she's not patient. Same for you, Leo woman. This person's not loving, you can't shine. You can't tap into your creativity. Or you stop thinking about it. You lose sight. I don't know. Whatever. Anything else? I haven't pulled that deck in at least a year. Hold on. I might have to get it. Leave your fears behind. Engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, when you get your life together and figure it out what's going on, Leo. I'm just supposed to spark the question. That's not the word I wanted to use and not the phrase I wanted to use. I'm supposed to spark introspection. I had the card of the Hermit came in my third eye. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes sure you're more romantically attractive. This goes deep for why you keep making the same mistake. I don't know why. I don't know your life like that. This is not the deck. I have to go get the deck. Hold on. Hold on. I'm back, boobies. Self-love oracle deck. I barely use this deck. This deck challenges me, but here we are. It's so simple, but so... Let's see what chakras block. I was guided to get this deck. The chakras block. Release to Mama Earth, your root chakra. I have the courage and freedom to choose how I feel. I choose to be... What the hell is it? I choose to be on this earth and to be love personified. I integrate my inner and outer world. I practice my free will. My body expresses a joy for life. You got to get your foundation in order. You got to get you together. Ooh, some of y'all meld. When you get someone, you meld with them. You don't keep your autonomy. You lose yourself. Or you forget. Oh, that might be the reason why certain things end. That's happened to me. Because I get in a relationship and forget about what I'm doing or what I was supposed to be doing. And that person also helps me to forget. They're not supportive and saying, hey, didn't you say you had to do a video? Hey, didn't you say you had to do this? Hey, didn't you say you had to do this? I had it really bad when I was younger. I rarely went to class in college because it's some ignorant child, some ignorant boy. I didn't think of that at the time, and I did that more than once in college. I'd rather spend time with them than go to class. And most of the time, they didn't say anything either. They just went along with it, even if they did have their own ideas. Like, yeah, that's stupid. But then, like, oh, I got her wrapped around my fingers. You know, stupid shit. Stupid shit you do when your brain is not fully developed. I wish I would do that now, but I'm also almost 40. But I've gotten older, and I've noticed I have done that in different ways. Maybe not to that extreme, but I've lost sight on what I'm supposed to be doing in one way or the other. Or what I need to be doing. I stopped going to church for one dude. A mess. Some people stop doing what they love because the other person doesn't like it. It'll be shit like that. Anyway, you got to get your foundation, who you are, what you like. Some of y'all put your hobbies down when you get in a relationship because the other person doesn't like it or thinks it takes time from them. This is bullshit. Release to Mama Earth. Let me see. This card is a gift of grace. It is a message from the element of Earth calling for you to heal and release all that is stuck or causing any distance from ease. Mother Earth asks that you release all your worries, fears, past traumas, and lies to her, trusting that she can take them all. It's time for you to let go of the past and move forward in a deeper self-love to find joy and simply being your true self here and now. When you get there, when you find a certain level of peace within self, you won't You won't allow anyone else to take you off your square, and you'll actually know when someone is pulling you off your square or you have come down off your throne. It's like the Empress coming down off her throne. What? That don't even make sense. Or all the queens. The Queen of Wands is getting off her throne for what? Queen of Swords for what? Why are you doing that? Be who you are. The person that's fated to be with you is going to allow you to be you and then some. But first you have to lay the foundation for yourself. That is your barometer. That's how you know if this person is actually good for you, Leo. Am I better with this person, or do I forget myself? They'll remind you, like, if that person's for you, they'll be like, didn't you say you had to do this and that? Thank you for thinking of me, but you need to think of yourself. They'll help you think of yourself when it's the right person. Anything else? This self-love deck. Cleanse and protect your solar plexus, third eye chakra, root chakra. Again, you got to trust yourself. Third eye chakra. So some of y'all got to work on your third eye chakra. This is true self as well. You're going to have to work on your third eye chakra. I'm not reading all this. This says third eye. Oh, she half naked, y'all. I can't show that. It says third eye chakra, though. I just want y'all to see I ain't lying. I am the light of my soul. No one else. You are. Soul lesson, trust, root chakra. Solar plexus. Somebody write in the comments what solar plexus is. I know what sacral is. Not so much solar. I know where it is. It's like right here. It's above the sacral. Let me see. Y'all going on forever. Why? Anywho. Sacral. Burning healing herbs and sacred wood is said to clear stagnant energy in the atmosphere and elevate the mood of those who inhale its smoke, which offers protection and cleansing, energetic clearing, and mood enhancement. Anything that pulls you off your center or blocks the flow of your vital energy leaves you vulnerable to influence and depletion. What the fuck I just said? Didn't I say something like that? Let me read this root chakra trust. What card number is this? This one? You have a fated destiny and a creative destiny. You choose which one you will experience by the octave of your thoughts, words, and actions. By choosing to become your own best friend, you are in a better position to observe which emotions, habits, and addictions take you away from or towards creative self-expression. Creative destiny is yours to write, and it's time for you to fully realize this. Trust that you have the support, freedom, and potential to create a fulfilling path based on your true desires. Never attach yourself to any outcome. Rather, be open to the infinite possibilities ahead of you. With complete self-reverence, be consistent and dedicated to fostering self-trust. Take responsibility for your thoughts, words, and actions. By consistently showing up and doing your best to meet life creative, oh child, you know the word, and enthusiastically, you will see improvement and feel more inspired to apply yourself and with more joy. At this point, Leo, is finding yourself, figuring out who you are, what you are, whose you are, what you stand for, what is you. Who are you, Leo? And some of y'all got to start speaking your truth. and listening to your heart and speak your truth. This third eye chakra is for you to see. Sometimes that's why, was that this reading? Or is that Virgo with the high priestess? Kept trying to, I don't know if that was Virgo or y'all, because I'm 25 minutes in. When you know yourself, and once you have figured out that you keep going in the same direction with the same people, with different faces, same result, you start recognizing the patterns of yourself and the patterns of that energy. That's where that third eye chakra kicks the hell in. You're like, oh no, I've seen this story before. You'll get so good at it that you'll notice it when they come up to you and say hello. Like, I know that energy signature. I'm going to keep them 10 feet away from me. I'm serious. So some of y'all have to work on yourselves. That is the whole gist of your almost 30-minute reading. This is the longest read for out of all of my signs so far. It's earth and water. And you're the first fire sign I'm doing. But yeah, Leo, I suggest y'all check out the Capricorn read if you have that in your chart, or any other reading that consists of your rising or your Venus or your moon. Until next time, bye, Leo. Good luck. Focus on yourself. You got somebody waiting in the wings, but divine ain't gonna bring it in until you're actually ready and you figure this out. All right. Like the video, comment, subscribe. If you want your own personal reading, email me at abundantempresstarot@gmail.com. Again, that's abundantempresstarot@gmail.com. Good luck. I love you, Leo.